America's monopoly on atomic weapons ended after only 4 years. Now, both superpowers had the means to destroy the world.
The next step was to stage a phony arms race and Cold War between their First World capitalist bloc and Second World communist bloc. Like sports teams, the U.S. and Russian superpowers needed recruits for their war games, so they forced new Third World members of the United Nations to choose sides. American Secretary of State John Foster Dulles warned Third World countries that you're either with us or you're against us. Korea and Vietnam were torn up like rags into half-communist, half-capitalist countries and became the playing field for phony war games between the bankster superpowers.
Marilyn Monroe in Korea, America's great sex symbol, innocent and alluring, caught in the blood and mud of the Korean War. To the battle-weary soldiers who gazed at her, she must have looked like an angel sent from heaven to ease the pain of fighting a God-forsaken war in a far-off land.
It's difficult and dangerous, but they're generally outnumbered. American sabers and British meteors are outfighting the MiGs.
The lives of 4 million Korean civilians and 33,000 American soldiers were sacrificed in the 1950 Korean War, bringing the banksters another step closer to world domination. Like Korea, Vietnam was split into North and South Vietnam and became their next target. In 1954, the U.S. military dropped millions of tons of bombs on undefended Vietnamese civilians and turned their lush green countryside into blood-red killing fields. It was a butcherous campaign of terror, rape, torture, lies, and cover-ups. The U.S. military, who had already tested 2 radioactive atomic weapons of mass destruction on the people of Japan, decided to test their chemical weapons of mass destruction on the people of Vietnam. $70 million liters of chemical weapons of mass destruction were sprayed over the Vietnamese people